Hey there, it's Hugh again. Welcome back to the sixth video in our series about ICC Keyworkz, and we've been discussing how to obtain keywords into the program, and we've covered first how to use the Explorer. Second, we've looked at how to import keywords that we've gotten from the Google Keyword Planner. And now we're going to look at a whole new way, which is by using SEMrush to get keywords. Before I do that though, I just want to make it clear to you that there are actually two places so far in this program where you have a grid of keywords. One of them is when you click the Explore tab and you use the Explorer, you're going to fill this grid here. And the other one is on the Get Keywords tab, where you either open a saved results set and add it, return to the search results that you may already have open in that grid, or you browse for a CSV file and open that file in the search results grid, which is what we did here. Now, in this video, I'm going to look at yet another way to obtain keywords, which is SEMrush. As we covered in the earlier section about getting your SEMrush API key, it's well worth $15 a month to invest in that and just plug it into Keyworkz. And anytime you can see how many credits you have left. I started with, I think it was 3 million, and I have a little less than that now. So I've got quite a few calls left to make this month. I'm not worried about that. So I can go over here to Get Keywords. And I also can limit the number of results, and that might be a good idea. The reason being that you are paying for each result by a certain amount of credits in your account. And then again, you can check the remaining credits at any time, just like that. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to do an SEMrush keyword search. And if you have the SEMrush API key installed in your ICC Keyworkz software, then you can do the SEMrush keyword search. And if not, please click this link here, which opens this little explanatory box, and then click on this link to open to your opportunity to get yourself an SEMrush API account. Let me distinguish between the API account and the regular SEMrush account. Okay, now the regular account, as you can see, it's quite a bit more expensive. Okay, so you don't want to worry about that. We are not going to use this. What we are going to use is the API. And that's basically, if we refresh that right here, this is what you're going to see if you click the link in our software. Subscribe for $15. Okay, so that's all it is. It's $15 a month. So once you do have your SEMrush API all set up in Keyworkz, then you can do an SEMrush keyword search, which is very, very similar to doing the Google Keyword Planner search directly on Google. In fact, it's exactly the same data, except it's filtered a little differently. And basically, what they do not give you the global results in the SEMrush. They give you localized results, but you can choose the locality. And Google.com is the US data center, and you've got UK, Canada, Russia, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, Brazil, and Australia. So you can search for the data from the locality of your choice. And in general, we're going to have the seed keyword, which is the main keyword that you have here of your project. But you can change that. So you could put in whatever you want in there. And then choose your data center and then execute the search. It may take just a second. Generally, it's pretty fast. And once you see that, you know you've got the data, so it just takes a second and then it will show up in the grid. Just like that. So now we've got a bunch of keywords about dachshunds, and they're all full of search volume, competition, and CPC data already for you to filter, to use for your analysis, and so on and so forth. You'll notice if you load, so from then we can actually apply any one of our saved filters to that data, and then we can see the keywords that might really be the more profitable ones, or the ones that might fit more into our paradigm that we've saved with our filters. There might not be any good keywords there for you. And there's definitely quite a distinction between what the keyword planner data has and what the Explorer has, because the Explorer really does get into the more long tail keywords. Although, as you can see, they're not giving the data for that. But there's a reason, a real strategic reason that Google is not giving you that data for the long tail keywords. And that's because they're very effective if you pick the right one. For some reason, they don't want us to be effective with our marketing, and I guess that's because they want us to spend money on ads instead. And it makes sense. Can't say I'm too thrilled about it, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, right? Okay, so now if I want to do another search with SEMrush, I can go back to this. Before I do that, I'm going to remove my filter because I don't want to have any filtering from what I get next. And I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'll save these now. I'm going to save them not to the hierarchy, but I'm going to save them for later. First, I'm going to select them all so that the program knows which ones I want to save, and I'm going to save all of them, which is actually 800 keywords. And with selected, I'm going to save for later, and I'm going to click execute once again. That may take a minute or two even to execute the entire 800 keyword list into the database. So please be patient while Keyworkz does its little thing during that time. And our keywords have been saved to work with later. And we go back to this screen. Again, we do that by clicking Get More. This basically takes us to the screen where we can get more keywords. And just to see what happened there, if we open our Save Results sets, we notice that we now have 800 results under the keyword dachshund. And that was the keyword that we searched under. So now we have all these keywords and we can load them up back into the grid. Of course, we currently have those loaded now, so we could actually, just to show you, we could clear all and then go back and get more. Open Save Results says we could open those and add to what's in there or replace them. It doesn't matter since there's nothing in there. We cleared all, so we can just add them, and we've got all these dachshund keywords. Now, just to show you, if we wanted to, we could add something to that. Let's say we wanted to add the Siamese cat keywords. We could just select that one and add to. So now we've got Siamese cats and dachshunds together. Or we could also go back to Get More and we could click Open Save Results, and we could now select the German Shepherds and replace. And so now we no longer have the dachshunds and the Siamese cats, but we do have the German Shepherds. And that's how we can go back to our Save Results sets and just open them, reload them anytime we want to. So the combination of working with different projects, and you create more than one project under different names, and then working with your sets of keywords, and then you can create the ideal hierarchy of keywords to create your blogs with. And that pretty much covers this section for this video on ICC Keyworkz, and I will see you in the next video.